So Sagittarius, this is going to be your mid-September check-in, you versus them. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be dealing with. Keep in mind that the person you may be dealing with can be an intimate person in your life or a family member, friend, coworker, you name it. Keep an open mind when you're listening to the reading, okay? So also because it's a general reading, the messages can be interchangeable, all right? So overall energy, shared energy is a Scorpion energy. Some of you may be on the cusp, have that in your chart, be dealing with one. For others of you, it may just simply be, like I said, the shared energy between you and the person you're connecting with. This is very transformative. It is very intense energy, very passionate energy, but it can also be somewhat secretive, somewhat obsessive, manipulative, and destructive. So you're going to want to be very cognizant, of your own energy and the energy of the person that you are connecting with. So, wow, okay. I only wanted, a few cards. So this is your overall vibes here, Sagittarius. I have the High Priestess, the Eight of Cups in the reverse, and the Page of Swords. So who is not trusting their own intuition? You? Because Sagittarius, I feel like you are having a hard time letting go of something here. Being very analytical, reading between the lines, thinking you know better than your higher self, than your guide. So some of you are trying to override your intuition, or that could be a concern or a caution, all right? So nothing's ever set in stone. You have the ability to change any of this, all right? But I feel like for some of you, be careful with that. Be careful of trying to override your intuition. And what I mean by that is, like, when we feel something's just not, it just doesn't feel good, but our ego says, do it anyways, say it anyways, whatever anyways, that's when we're not listening to our intuition, because your intuition will always speak to you. Source will always speak to you through vibration, and vibration shows up as emotion, your emotional response to what's happening, what you're thinking about. So just pay attention, okay, to the red flag, Sagittarius. And think it through. Think all your decisions through, okay, during this time frame. So let's see the person you're connecting with, what their overall energy is, person you're connecting with. They have the Hierophant over here and the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. So this is about commitments, relationships, marriages. You may be in a commitment with this person, or they may be committed elsewhere. If not, then this is just talking about that this person's energies, they're trying to rely on their faith, their teachings, what they know to be true during this time frame, and letting that be their source, letting that be their guide, or that's what they're being encouraged to do, right? So it's really interesting that this person is also following their faith. Theirs is a more traditional way of thinking than I feel yours is, Sagittarius. You might have differing spiritual or religious beliefs from this person. Not saying one is better or more right than the other, but both very assured in that. So yeah, let's see what this is about. So recent past energy for my Sagittarius is recent past energy. So what led up to this for my Sagittarius? I'm going to go through recent past, and then I'm going to go into perception of each other, how you genuinely feel, hopes, and future energy. So recent past, Sagittarius, you have the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords in the reverse, the Queen of Cups, and the Five of Cups. So I get the sense, Sagittarius, that, you've had to kind of take a time out to see things from another perspective here. And what this is in reference to is, you might have been overthinking some things, but you're releasing yourself from that energy, opening your heart. But then there's this sense of not feeling deserving. So you don't want to, you want to be careful when you're in that emotion of not feeling deserving as to what you're going to call in. Because I feel like that's why the High Priestess and the Page of Swords is here. You know, you may have opened up your heart and regretted it, or gave your heart and felt the immediate repercussions of that. And I feel like the reason that that came in for you is because there was something inside of you that felt non-deserving or not worthy, or some insecurities you feel about yourself that manifested into this connection or into your reality somehow in the past. And it was also derived from not listening to your intuition, not seeing the red flags, ignoring your higher guidance or how you're emotionally feeling, right? So I do feel gaining a different perspective here as we go into mid-September. So all right, this person's recent past energy is the World, the Lovers, all right, and the King of Cups. So this person is, you know, in the recent past, overcoming things. They have a decision to make here. They're trying to get into this space, or have gotten into this space where they're more at peace with who they are, you know, or needing to, you know, get in tune with their emotions so that they can make a decision, so that they can feel successful. And this may have something to do with their belief systems. Because I feel like this person's getting in tune, okay? This might be a very strong connection. You may feel a strong connection. This person may feel a very strong connection with you. As the Lovers often represents twin flame soulmate connections. But this person has been doing some spiritual work. And what I mean by that is they're getting in touch with their belief structures and how they feel. So let's go into perception then, Sagittarius, and see what your perception is of this connection. Perception. You have the World, Five of Swords. It's interesting that they had the World in the past. You have it here. King of Pentacles. I have a song in my head. She works hard for money, so hard for it, honey. She works hard for money, so you better treat her right. Yeah, I think that song speaks for itself, right? Some of you have worked really hard to get where you're at, and you're demanding to be treated right, or you deserve to be treated right. So maybe you've accepted less than what you deserve in the past, and the reason that you would accept less than you deserve is because you feel undeserving. You know, we only allow things that cross our boundaries when we're not feeling secure enough in ourselves to stand by our boundaries. Yeah. So you could have made decisions from that place of unworthiness, because I keep getting that in the past, and then you saw how that worked out, right? So you deserve to be treated right, Sagittarius. Let me remind you of that. Absolutely. But this connection, I'm not sure it makes you feel that way. At least not during this time frame, because when you view the connection, it's like you're waiting for, you know, this person to get caught up, or, you know, there's definitely some deceit going on. I could tell you that. And I can't tell if it's from your side or their side. You may view this person as someone who's not truthful with themselves, you know, that places too much emphasis as well on the practical reality, or money, or, you know, a belief system that maybe you don't agree with. You feel like this person is always trying to escape the issue. And yet you wait, and yet you wait. I'm getting a lot of songs because now I have Ellie Goulding. I don't know. What are you waiting for? Love me like you do. Love me like you do. Let's see what this person's perception is of you. All right, this person's perception, of you, Sagittarius, this person's perception. 10 of Cups, 6 of Swords, 5 of Wands. Woo! Judgment and the 4 of Cups in the reverse. So when this person thinks of the connection, Sagittarius, first of all, they see all of the emotional fulfillment it has provided them or can provide them or does provide them. Yet they feel this emotional disappointment here or distance. They may be placing distance, or you may have. They feel internal conflict here about whether to release or give up or stop caring, but then they do care, you know. So they've got a really tough internal dialogue going on in their mind, okay? And I think they're trying to figure things out, you know, and that could be why they were trying to, or going through the spiritual evolution in the past leading up to this, and they actually had success in that. And so by doing that, but then when they think about the connection, initially they think very nice thoughts, very good thoughts, and then it kind of veers to the left, so to speak, where then they start thinking about what was lost, what a struggle things are, or what a struggle things are going to be, and then they just want to be released from that and detach, but they can't detach. They can't detach because they still hold a lot of emotion here. They're trying to escape that, but it's here. So, speaking of emotions, because this is just perception, surface level, we're now going to go into emotions. So the deeper level, the ethereal. How do you feel underneath all of this, under the thought, under the ego? What is your emotion towards the connection, your true emotion towards the connection? What is the true emotion here? 9 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. All right. 6 of Wands. Ooh, this is good. Ooh. Page of Cups. Here's that analyzing. So I felt that at the beginning of the reading. I feel like you're very, very carefully weighing out how you feel. And for good reason, because maybe you gave your heart where your heart wasn't respected in the past. So, you know, I feel like Sagittarius, this is a sense of, you know, kind of taking what you can from the situation and what you can from the connection, you know, recommitting to yourself, evaluating how you feel emotionally. And emotionally, what you want or what you're feeling is this sense of overwhelming, overcoming. Does that make sense? Let me use a different word. You are feeling that you are overcoming. Overcoming what? That sense of unworthiness, that not listening to your intuition, learning how to pay attention to your emotions and evaluate what you're committed to. What are you committed to? Because really, truly, the only thing that you should be committed to, Sagittarius, in this life is the relationship that you have with yourself. And how you feel about yourself, how do you connect with yourself, and everything else will flow after that. So this is getting into this emotional space where you're recommitting to self, where you're going to call it what it is, you know, and karmically speaking, that will give you the sense of feeling better, lighter, kind of pull you out of this really intense, deep energy that I felt at the beginning of the reading. So what is this person's emotions underneath it all? Genuine emotion for this person. 5 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. This person, I got the term emotionally bankrupt, but I feel they are also overcoming that. So if they've had like this emotional bankruptcy, you know, feeling less than, feeling out of touch, feeling alone. They are overcoming that. So on an emotional level, this person is recommitting to themselves. Both of you have the Ace of Pentacles in how you feel emotionally. This person is emotionally getting ready to commit or to, you know, open themselves up to another opportunity or new opportunities. You know, I feel like this person is tired of feeling disconnected. They're relying heavily on their faith, you know, and what they've learned in the past that helped them to get into an understanding. And even though they kind of get in their own way with what they think is possible, they emotionally are coming to an understanding about what they want. So let's look at hope. What's your hopes? Nine of Pentacles. You want this sense of freedom, independence. You don't want to have to be so concerned about whether you can trust or not. Yeah, because there's this suspicious energy here. This very suspicious energy, and you don't like that. So I feel you want the freedom to feel confident that there's nothing to be suspicious of. But if you listen to your intuition, Sagittarius, when you listen to your emotion, you can never go wrong. Then you don't have to be suspicious because you'll sit in your knowing and you'll know and you will know. We're all psychic. You know that? The only difference is some people have learned to listen to their emotions. And some people think that emotions are irrelevant. But when you learn to tune in to your emotions and how that interacts with everything you experience, and you can really get good at channeling that and controlling that, your intuition will light up like a light bulb. You'll have no doubt. This person's hope, the Five of Cups. I don't think this person is hoping for a loss. But, you know, if they don't think that things, if they think things are always going to be a battle, then they'll create that. They'll create a battle. But I feel like emotionally speaking, what this person is really looking to do, hoping for, is to have something to believe in. Because I have another song in my head. Dang, Sagittarius. I've got so many songs. Give me something to believe in. Got a lot of songs coming through. All right. So now let's go into future energies. Keep in mind that the future energies can be changed with free will. I'm just giving you a snapshot of what the possibilities are based on today's energy. So you have the Santa Marta. I think I said that right. The Eight of Wands. Something you prayed for is here. The Four of Swords. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so the Ten of Pentacles all represents good foundations, money, finances for some of you, something you prayed for. For others of you, it's like you've been patiently waiting for things to move forward, you know, kind of keeping quiet about maybe future plans here. Because also Scorpio energy, which is this shared energy that you may be exuding or experiencing, is very quiet about what they're doing. It's a very secretive energy. So it's like keeping quiet, keeping a lid on things. But then something that you prayed for, and this could have been a request that you sent out 9 months ago, think back 9 months ago, is coming into fruition during this time frame. And here you thought you've laid this to rest, but then to your pleasant surprise, I feel like something's coming in. For some of you, it's communication you've been waiting for. For others of you, it's financial gains, or just simply feeling more stable in your energy, it's going to make you feel successful. Hallelujah. And that's where your emotionally, I saw that you were feeling recommitted to yourself, feeling successful, reevaluating. And it's like, as soon as you get into that emotional vibration of success, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Ooh, that's exciting. Yay. You have to let me know what this is. Some of you have been waiting for an opportunity to move things forward or talk about something so you can lay it to rest. You may get that opportunity during this time frame. Some of you may lay to rest the fact that you don't need to talk about it anymore. You don't want to. Just comfortable. You know, getting comfortable with who you are. So let's look at this person's future energy. The Hierophant, again, that was their overall. The Devil, the Knight of Wands. This person may have a problem with jealousy because that word came through pretty strongly when the Devil card came out. It's like this person is finding their higher purpose, but they're also, you know, intently focused upon jealousy. Could be of you, could be of someone else. I just get that this person is having a hard time maybe letting go of bad habits, but at the same time trying to beat the drum of what they want as opposed to what they don't want, getting back in alignment with how they really feel. And I feel like on an emotional level, I felt that progression from lack to being more at peace and then recommitting and then being more open. So this person is getting some enlightenment during this time frame, and they could be getting enlightened about how they've held themselves back, you know, by negative thinking or assuming the worst or addictions, codependencies, things like that, that they know that holds them back, but it's hard for them to stop beating that drum because they've been doing it for so long. But they are gaining a different perspective here with the Hermit. They are gaining enlightenment, and there's some sort of action being taken on this person's side after they get that epiphany, enlightenment, thought. What is the action being taken? So, really interesting. So they're going to take action, but it's not like necessarily in the physical, it's in a thought process. So they are, and the thought that they're taking action on is whatever they were stuck on, and they're letting that go, and then that opens up the door of new possibilities for this person. And I'm trying to get out what that is, but I don't think I'm going to get it. No, I'm not. See, they're comfortable in their knowing, but it's their knowing, and I feel like this person is somewhat secretive. I don't usually get this in tarot, but sometimes the tarot does not want to tell me. And usually, you know, everybody has free will. This person wants to sit in their knowing, and they don't want to share that. They don't want that. They don't want you to know that. They don't want other people to know what it is that they know. But they're knowing something over here, and it's got them quite satisfied, you know, and they are taking action and releasing some thoughts that no longer were serving them. And like I said, Sagittarius, over here, you've done some emotional work as well, and just, you know, stay patient in the energy, listen to your intuition, do not ignore it, because there's something that you've asked for that's coming through. Absolutely, and it's very positive. And it's when you let go, it's when you stop ignoring how you feel, and getting back that sense of worthiness, that sense of successful. Yes. So, I like this reading for you, Sagittarius. Let me tell you the zodiac signs I have here. Lots of Taurus energy, Scorpio energy, Virgo energy, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, like I said, Taurus energy, could be Leo, could be Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer. Those are the predominant zodiac signs I see, but it can be any zodiac sign. Please keep that in mind because it is a general reading. If it resonated, it resonated. Please do give me a like, share, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below as well. Also, please do check me out on Facebook and Instagram. I do go on live chats there, so you can catch those if you follow me. Links down in the description, also linked in the About section of my YouTube. And also, don't forget to check out my merchandise. Either way, wishing you the very, very best, Sagittarius. Till next time, my friends. Namaste. Bye.